I punched open my garage door to flat morning air. Gray. Overcast. The kind of sky that tells you to go back inside. But I had committed to this walk, so off I went in my baggy sweatshorts and striped tank top. A frayed Waffle House regular baseball cap covered my not-yet-washed hair. I was a vision for sure. Pumping my arms and angling my hips in my best speed walk look like a dork posture, I took off down my street toward the entrance to the open space behind our house. I dodged as a man with two giant Samoyeds passed from behind. Ever since nearly being devoured by one such dog, I've cowered around this breed. I took in Colorado's Front Range mountains, bravely peeking out from the fog in the distance. Ahead, a biker approached, slowing to make his own way around the dogs, which were now some distance in front of me. As he stood to pedal back to pace, covering the ground between us, our eyes met. Though we both wore dark glasses, I could tell he was looking straight at me, but from behind the safety of my shades, I didn't mind. He smiled and offered a quick, decisive nod, a bodily wink. Just as his bike passed me, he wolf whistled and spoke, "Hello, beautiful." Huh? Who is he talking to? I looked quickly to my right and my left. No one, but he couldn't have meant me. Was he kidding? A sideways insult? Or maybe he was a creepy weirdo and he would return to pounce. I forced myself not to turn around fully to check him out, not to flinch, not to react. Danger! I counted 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, up to 5, and then I sneaked a peek over my shoulder. The biker was way down the path, his legs working rhythmically, putting more and more distance between us. I was utterly safe. So why was I so on edge? Why did my heart pound still? "Hello, beautiful." Intentionally, now that I knew he was gone, I considered the meaning of such an utterance. He said, I was beautiful. Me, Elisa. He couldn't see beneath my Waffle House hat to my unwashed hair, behind my sunglasses to my tired and unmade eyes, beneath my external to my grouchy and ungrateful heart, more to the point, within the walls of my being to my insecure soul. He couldn't see the ugly. Yet he uttered these words to me. "Hello, beautiful." I found myself juggling them like hot potatoes, flinging them hand to hand looking for a better place to set them, some spot more deserving than me. My mind stopped at an odd but familiar exchange I'd often had with a former board member when I had served as CEO of MOPS International. I came to call him a curmudgeon. That crusty, cantankerous word described him perfectly. He was simultaneously both a bit gruff and winsomely warm. Initially, I was scared of him. His prickly, pokey approach to topics, his croaky voice punctuating conversations with objections, his bushy eyebrows roller coastering from arching to furrowing and then back again as he made his points. And yet, as I grew familiar with Dennis over decades of serving together in nonprofit leadership, I grew to truly enjoy his wisdom. Perhaps most endearing was his surprising response to my everyday greeting. Me. "Hello, Dennis, how are you?" Dennis. "I'm gorgeous." Odd response, especially for a man, and yet his reply was always the same, every time, like Barbra Streisand inhabiting Fanny Bryce in Funny Girl. "Hello, gorgeous." While at first his unexpected response left me off balance, eventually I became eager for his one-word rearrangement of my world. "Hello, how are you?" "Gorgeous." I had to love that. Was the biker's greeting so much different? "Hello, beautiful." A thought trickled through. Just a word. "Receive." I listened, receptively again. "Hello, beautiful." The greeting lingered, like butter on one of those steaming potatoes. The words dripped down the walls of my mind, working into my mood, staining the surface of my eyes so that my vision blurred just a bit in a lovely yellow hue. Everything looked so much prettier that way, glowing and happy. Running the tongue of my soul over the syllables, I mouthed the vowels and the consonants. They moistened. I swallowed. An ooze gave way and flowed through me. "Hello, beautiful." They seemed true, and yet in the very next moment, ridiculous. "Receive."